Hi, welcome back to the Life of Jules channel. I hope you're fine. Hope you've had a good day. And today I'm going to be dealing with the subject of performance management. I myself am a manager within a youth justice setting, and I've been a manager for a number of years now. So I'd like to share with you a few tips on performance management, and which I think performance management is really fundamental and underpins the any well-run organisation or business. So whilst I work and manage within a youth justice setting, which is within a local authority, I think these tips can apply really to any organisation or any business and help to support you in ensuring that you have good and effective performance management. So if I said to you what it is, I think essentially it's a continuous, focused process that looks at the promotion and improvement of an employee's performance. Okay? It also involves, of course, a manager and employee, and they jointly should be planning objectives, monitoring objectives, and reviewing objectives in relation to the overall success of the organisation that you're within. It involves performance management, should involve supervision and effective conversations. It should involve record keeping, and it should obviously involve access to appropriate resources. Okay, so I think a key factor to good performance management is for a manager to be able to inspire their employee. And I would say inspiring an employee, or inspiration, is about instilling in someone the motivation, the enthusiasm and courage to do better things and achieve more. That's what I say inspiration is about. Okay, so courage, I think, is so important, because it really relates to them really putting themselves out and pushing themselves and exceeding their themselves in relation to the aims and objectives of that organisation. So one of the things that I think is a negative about performance management is that really mostly people think about it as thing that's been done to them. When it comes to objective setting or managing performance, people feel like the manager is imposing stuff on them, and maybe some managers kind of do that and operate in that way. But I think effective performance management is something that you do with an employee and not to them. I think effective performance management involves you enabling the employee, it involves you coaching the employee, and it involves you leading the employee. So enabling brilliance, so making sure the environment resources are there. Coaching, so asking the right questions to eke out, excuse me for the lighting, it's gone off, so we're going to carry on. It's about enabling and coaching good performance, and it's about leading, so showing by example. If you're leading, you're showing the way and enabling that person. So in any organisation, you ought to know, the employee ought to know, what does the organisation stand for, what are the core values, and where is the organisation going. From the employee's perspective, they want to know, or they should be able to really say, why am I here? How do I fit? What is my fit in this place? And how am I being allowed to contribute in ways that matter to me? We know there's objectives for the organisation, but to get good quality performance, your employee needs to know how they fit and how that they're allowed to contribute in a way that's meaningful to them. Okay? They also should involve productive conversation. I think a key important thing is about effective and regular supervision. Team meetings where you're having conversations with the whole team about objectives for the overall organization, one-to-one supervision, time spent, quality time spent with your employee so that they understand you and you understand them. I think good performance management is built on a culture of respect. So there needs to be mutual respect, that you're inspired to do greatness when you have a mutual respect for each other. And that can be investment through training. And I think training is a key issue here. So you build a culture of respect. Also, being passionate about the organizational goals. Need to know, what are the organizational goals? Where are we trying to get to? How are we going to get there? Again, training is key. You need to also show an interest in the staff. What is important to them? And how can we support each other in order to allow them to express what is important to them, as well as ensure that they deliver what's important to the organization. And where those entities meet, that's where you're going to get good performance management. Motivation, by, say, you might need to paint a picture of where it is you want to be, but for your organization, so you're able to create through words, pictures, images, where you want to be. Stretching the staff, again, as I said, ensuring that you are investing in them through training and developing their skills to allow them to stretch, so that they're developing themselves, and that as time goes on they can see their skills developing and their capacity to be brilliant, to show courage, to perform well. The investment is there. So I think it's very, very important to any performance manager that you also actually test out, is it actually working? Is the performance management working? I think 3 key things that you could do to find that out is, 1 is to speak to the clients, the recipients of the area of business, the recipients of the organization. Who is it that you're delivering a service to? Get some quality feedback from them. I think the second thing is feedback also from the individual staff member. How are they experiencing their work environment? How are they experiencing the service? How are they experiencing management? What are they invested? How are they invested in the organization? And do they feel that they're contributing? How is their experience? What is their general well-being? How much joy and how much satisfaction are they getting out of the job? And I think that you do that through your regular conversations, appraisals and so forth, team meetings, and getting that evaluation from them. And lastly, I think also that you can get feedback from other organizations that you may be working alongside, or that you may be teaming with, or that you may be jointly delivering a service, or they may be recipients even, or jointly working with the clients that you're working with. How are they experiencing the service? How are they experiencing the organization? For me, in the social care youth justice setting, we work with a number of agencies: police, children's services, independent organizations, drug agencies, and so it's always important to get feedback. So get feedback from as many individuals, agencies that you can, and that will help you to really evaluate that you are getting and you are doing good performance management. So I hope that helped with you today, and hope you were able to get something out of it, and I hope to see you again. So please don't forget to either subscribe and join the Life of Jules family, and also like this video, and feel free to share with as many people as you like. Thank you very much for listening. See you again soon. Bye.